Small thing, EFCC don dey do AGF, Abubakar Malami. So Abubakar Malami terminates the office. AGF office terminates trial against Dasuki ex-aide after taking over case from EFCC. So that's what he did. He took over the case. After taking over the case, then now he terminates, now he ends the case. Okay, EFCC, they pursue this man, say, we say, you not go gree, we not go gree, you not go go, you not go go. At the end of the day, EFCC could transfer the case to RAM. Okay, EFCC could transfer the case to RAM. After I don't transfer the case to RAM, now he end the case. Do some other things. God help us. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. AGF office terminates trial against Dasuki's ex-aide after taking over case from EFCC. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, on Tuesday, terminated the 1.8 billion corruption charge against Nicholas, and he's a former military assistant to the then National Security Advisor, NAS, Sambo Dasuki, and 8 others. Mr. Malami, who has less than 1 month to stay in office, swiftly withdrew the case at the Federal High Court in Abuja immediately after taking over the trial from the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, on Tuesday. The lawyer who represented him in court, David Kwaso, gave no reason for the move, but they have ended the case. The EFCC had called 7 prosecution witnesses in a trial that started over 5 years ago. The commission was to proceed with hearing when the lawyer from the AGF office, Mr. Kwaso, announced that Nigerian Chief Law Officer's decision to take over the case. The News Agency of Nigeria, NAS, reports that EFCC counsel Awful said he was unaware that the AGF was taking over the matter. He, however, did not oppose the application. After obtaining the judge's permission to take over the case, Mr. Kwaso prayed for the withdrawal of the criminal charges of $8.1 billion against the defendants. It has become compulsory for the AGF office on the watch of Mr. Malami to terminate EFCC cases once it takes over such criminal cases. That is what Malami does. The office does not exercise of the AGF constitutional power to take over an institution of cases, but that's what he does. The EFCC, which is under some supervision, control of the AGF, hardly oppose such move, even when it's uncomfortable with it. The office controversially withdrew corruption charges against former Gombe State Governor Danjuma in 2019 based on what was widely believed to be a political consideration. Mr. Malami justified the move in an interview with Premium Times in January this year. Mr. Dasuki was the NSA to former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. He is also standing trial on charges of diversion of funds meant for procurement of arms. This is what the AGF does. Abubakar Malami, he collects cases of corruptions and withdraw the cases and end it there. That's your AGF. That's your AGF. That's your how do they call it now? That's what he does. That's his specialty. He takes the case and ends it. He takes the case and ends it. That's what he does. He takes a corruption charges case that is going on and ends it. Okay, so we need to watch out very carefully and understand some of the issues that are going on. What we are toiling with now. If you know what Abubakar has done, every criminal corruption charges cases going on in this country, he has a hand in it. Anything that has to do with criminal cases, there is corruption, the thing is not going well, there is something fishy, dodgy, the guy's hand is there. Everything and anything that has to do with something shady, something not right, the guy's hands is there. That's what he does. That's what he does. That's his specialty. That's his specialty. That's how he goes about his things. And so Nigerians, we must all become very careful. We must all watch out very carefully and ensure that the people we are putting into position, because there's about to be another inauguration and somebody is coming to that position. This is what Malami does. He collect the corruption charge, then let the people go free. That money lost forever. And nobody can do anything to him because of his position. Again, he's Buhari's son-in-law. He's the one who is in charge of the EFCC. Your own dog will fit bite you. All things being equal, your dog should not bite you. You send your dog out onto your enemies. Your dog does not chase you. So all that is happening right now, you can see who this man truly really is. You can see for yourself that the matter has gone beyond, you can imagine. This guy goes about, I don't know what deal he has with these people. He goes there, and funny enough, I must be honest with you, okay, no tribalism, nothing, but he goes there, any northerner, that's because he has less than a month to leave the office. Any northerner still having a case, he makes sure that he clears those cases before he leaves and tell everybody that the case is all done and dusted. He cancels and he withdraws the cases. You saw that the lawyer came to court and he was looking like, I don't want to say fool. He said nobody informed him and there was no objection to it. The lawyer did not insist because they will take him out of that position. And that's why our judiciary needs to be neutral. Yes, the judiciary of this country. Yet he will not free Nnamdi Kanu. And yet you want Nigeria to really experience the dawn of a new day. Excuse me, how does it happen? Just how does it happen? How do we really come to terms with all that is going on in this country today? To be quite honest and sincere, do we have sincerity in this country at all? Do we have anything called honesty and sincerity in this country at all? There are issues going on and every single person must understand, the position and what exactly is going on in this country. Everybody should know that we cannot continue with the same thing and expect a different result. Nigerians, can you see our justice system has been eroded, totally eradicated? The people that should be set free, that should be given consideration, are not given consideration. It's the ones that, criminals who have taken money that belongs to this country. And then there are some people in prison. There are some people in whatever places. And I really ask myself, truly, sincerely speaking, if this is how they are going to go about things, nobody should be in prison. For instance, amnesty that they give to bandits who are killing people. What's the difference between them and those who, for instance, committed any crime and are in the prison? So why are those people in the prison? Where is the fairness? Where is the justice? Where is the truth in our government? Why are we lying to ourselves? Who exactly are we lying to? Who did this to us? Bye for now.